wonder if we are live yet. I think we might be. I do think we are. Yes, wonderful. We are live, aren't we? Yay, wonderful, wonderful. Great. So welcome to another beautiful day here in Tokyo. I'm in Roppongi, and as you can see, it's a nice day with blue skies, hardly any wind, and a very comfortable 26 degrees. It's like a perfect day, a perfect Swedish summer day, also known as a perfect Japanese spring day. So today I'm actually trying out a new phone, and I'm expecting to have my heart broken again. Let's see how it goes. I'm streaming from the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Since I've been having a bit of issues with previous attempts using an iPhone, I expect today's to be no different, but let's see. Maybe if we're really lucky, things might work out better with this one. That would be wonderful. There's still some cherry blossom trees, as you can see over there, by the way. So let's see, maybe this weekend will be the last for where we can still see a bit of cherry blossoms here in Tokyo. But yeah, so I'm trying the iPhone 13. Let's see if it does any better than the iPhone 12, if it's a keeper or not. I hope so. Let me know, those of you who are familiar with the channel, let me know how it sounds and looks, if you think it looks good. And also it will be very interesting to see how the signal holds up. So the plan today is to, I don't know, I don't really have much of a plan actually, but I will walk around Roppongi for a while, maybe head down to Tokyo Tower. There's a beautiful place near Tokyo Tower that might still have some cherry blossoms left as well, so we can check that out. And yeah, that's about as much of a plan that I have. There might be beer, because I did have lunch just now. Had lunch with my, oops, accidental jaywalking. Had lunch with my family just before starting this stream, so yeah. And here's the Swedish Embassy, by the way, for those who are familiar with this area. I don't walk here terribly often, but I have passed here a couple of times before. This is like where all the Swedish staff working at the embassy, they live here. Pretty good location in the middle of Roppongi. I come here every now and then because they do some interesting events from time to time at the Swedish Embassy. So yeah, and also sometimes I do a bit of work for them. I don't have a windshield on this phone, so apologies in advance for any wind noise that you might hear. Oh. But yeah, now just at this spot it's a little bit windy, but it's generally not too windy today, so I think we'll be fine. Also, if you have any requests, if there are any spots in the city that you would like to see, please let me know. I'm open to any suggestions. Is slow mode a new and permanent policy? Yes. Unfortunately, I've been having a bit of a spam problem recently, so slow mode will be probably standard for now on. I decreased the time though. At first I had 1 minute between messages, but that's a little bit too long. So now it's 30 seconds between each message. I think that's okay. I hope it doesn't cause too much inconvenience your communication. So I'm heading down this way towards Kamiyacho station. Where I started was just next to Roppongi Ichome station. Now this direction we will reach Kamiyacho, and from there it's not far to Tokyo Tower. So that will be the first little of it. You can see some here. Let me see. One of the fun things with streaming phone is that I can actually use the zoom lens. So here you can see that there's still a little bit of cherry blossoms. Lots of petals falling down. I think I will use the ultra wide. Oh yeah, there's still some left, but yeah, I do believe that this is most likely the last weekend where we will still have a bit of cherry blossoms here in central Tokyo. Then you can always travel up north or go somewhere up in the mountains where it's a little bit cooler and you can see sakura for another couple of weeks. Thank you, Mr. Miyazaki. Love the color. Audio is crisp, but maybe a bit tinny, treble heavy. I see. Interesting to hear that. Yeah, I don't have much control over the audio, but I do think that Samsung has really good mics. So I wouldn't be surprised if the iPhone might be a little bit worse in that regard. Ah, thank you for the super chat, person with a name who I cannot read. Thank you very much. Ah, Jenny, you liked your Hero Forge, right? Thank you so much for the character you made of me. That was super nice to see. I really liked it. It was kind of, yeah, kind of accurate, I think. I'm glad that you didn't forget my signature pink shorts. So this area is mostly offices actually, so it's pretty quiet today since it's a Sunday, but I do expect the area around Tokyo Tower to be a bit more lively. Yeah, there's a pedestrian bridge over here. We can use that one. Wow, Jenny, your move has really been delayed, hasn't it? You can do it soon. It sounds like a very frustrating and long process, yeah. So, here we have the iconic Tokyo Tower. Let's get closer to it. Shall we? around here on weekdays, on weekends. Like, when you come here on a weekday, it's a very bustling area. But I guess there aren't many people really living around here. There's a few, like these look like residential buildings, but yeah, probably mostly commercial buildings. Are we lost yet? Ah, no, actually not. Actually not lost yet. But I'm sure we will get lost sooner or later. There's a theme park near Tokyo Tower. No, I don't think so. And yes, Jan, you're right. These stairs are actually in unusually bad condition by Japanese standards. I'm sure they will sort that out soon though. Some pretty major construction project going on here, I would guess. It's a pretty big chunk of land being rebuilt or redeveloped. A bit of wonder. Thank you for joining. Since you're here, I might give you a little shout out because Bit of Wonder is an awesome person. He has been my channel's mega sponsor or mega supporter for quite some time now. So it's really thanks to people like him that I can take you on these walks ever so often. So thank you very much, Bit of Wonder. And of course, everybody else who supports me through Patreon or Super Chats or whatever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the best. You are the engine who keeps this channel running. Maybe thinking of that theme park near Tokyo Dome. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. Tokyo Dome is a bit far from here though. But yeah, that's probably the nearest theme park from here, I would suppose. So Tokyo Tower, we go up here and then turn left. Just past 200 viewers. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. As I mentioned before, if there's any spot you would like to see, also look, this is actually, I didn't really pay attention, but there's a new skyscraper being built right here. It's kind of, the upper floors are still not constructed. Looks like a pretty chunky one. It's hot. I'm just in a t-shirt actually. I'm wearing a baby blue t-shirt today, but I'm sweating like a pig. Maybe because I'm still in my stupid jeans. That was a mistake. I should have worn my pink shorts today. Should have made this the pink shorts premiere day. Oh well. So getting closer to Tokyo Tower. 24 degrees. It feels warmer than that, but maybe it's just because I'm also walking fast and I'm carrying a fairly heavy backpack. Oh, it's been 15 minutes and we haven't had any major technical issues yet. That's impressive for being an iPhone. But I will try not to get my hopes up too much. Scandinavian modern. I think I commented on this last time I passed here too. Looks like a furniture shop. So, getting closer and closer to Tokyo Tower. I wonder, I should probably cross here. I think I should. Yeah, a week ago, last Sunday, was like terribly cold, really cold and miserable. And today it's like, feels almost like summer. Or not really, summer is much worse than this. But yeah, like Swedish summer, I guess. Yeah, there's gonna be some trees coming up here. Let's see if the signal holds up there. Reflection reveal, was it? Happens all the time. I'm so careless. We are here. We're at the base of Tokyo Tower. Cool city. A cool city, I guess. Right, they have all these carps. That means, that's probably because it's Kodomo no Hi, the Children's Day is coming up soon. And I think these carps are part of that celebration. Hey Lee Kremer. Hey everybody else, 250 of you who has joined. Thank you so much. Getting stutter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everybody there. Cannot trust the iPhone for streaming. Just making smoothies in the live chat. Right. So it's getting more windy too. Shot of the tower and all these carps. cover photo. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I am snapping some here on my other phone. Let's see. Let's see, where should I go from here? Let's cross here and enter this park. So we had some stutters, right? Hope it wasn't too severe. Was the sound also breaking up, or was it just the video that was affecting Monkey? Let's see how it holds with all the trees. The signal might break even more. Oh, I think I got a super chat. Thank you. Let's see, who was that? Thank you for the $10 super chat that I can't find. Ah, Jenny, Coffee O'Clock, thank you so much. Yeah, there's another one here, but I can't see. Ah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, thank you so much. Thank you. A reminder to take care of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Looks like the signal actually survived those trees. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. But as always, I should not try to get my hopes up too much. One more look at Tokyo Tower. Yay! The beautiful old school icon, which I must admit that I'm quite a big fan of. Let's see. Let's see if I can cross here without getting hit by a car. Because getting hit by cars is bad, I've heard. I think I survived. I would like to travel to Japan. Hope the pandemic will end soon. Take care of yourself. Thank you for your kind words. Yes, I hope the pandemic will end soon too. I think we all do. And especially, I know that so many of you really crave a visit to this country. So I really hope that before the end of the year, that could be possible again. But who knows? Who knows? Right now, things are unfortunately moving in the wrong direction here in Japan. So these are not cherry blossoms, but they're nice flowers. Let's see if the macro capabilities work out well. Okay, let's continue. So there's a very nice little temple not too far from here where I'm planning to go. Zojoji. It's located a few blocks down this way. It's a beautiful place to see cherry blossoms, but I think I'm a little bit too late to catch it at its peak down there.昨日より涼しいかな。いや、昨日より暑い。今日は結構夏っぽいな感じ。 Here's another good photo spot. So many people taking like Tokyo Tower photos in this slope. What do you mean going in the wrong direction? I don't know. Did I say that? I'm not sure what I meant. I'm confused. Oh, okay. About the right. About the pandemic, no? Yeah, unfortunately, the number of cases is increasing again here in Japan right now. So there might be more regulations incoming. So it doesn't look like there's an easing of restriction coming up anytime soon. Sadly, but at least I'll be able to keep giving you these views from Tokyo for another couple of months. So, oh, kawaii. 頑張って。頑張って。頑張って。おー、できた。すごいね。あ、ちょっと疲れたかな。かわいい。Also a very nice spot. Kids playing in the foreground, Tokyo Tower in the background. Such a peaceful, idyllic day today. Furry hot dog. Yeah, it was. It was indeed. I'm impressed. I'm walking around trees and the signal is not collapsing. Looks like Apple must have done some improvements to the iPhone 13 over the 14. You're planning to stop streaming after the pandemic? No, but I'm moving to Sweden in 2 months. So after that it will be difficult for me to keep doing streams from Japan. That's what I meant. Interesting sign. Don't think I've seen this one before. No selling and or advertising without permission. Let's see if we can walk through here actually. It might be okay. It's fine, we're allowed to go in. It just says that you can't ride a bike. Will you continue supporting your channel from Sweden? Yes, I will continue doing streams from Sweden, but obviously those won't be of interest to everybody who is watching my channel now, so it will be some changes. But I have no intentions to stop running my channel. It gives me a lot of joy in life, and I am looking forward to share some of the nice parts of Sweden with you through my channel in the future. Two months. It's that close. Yeah, it's that close. I'm moving mid-June. And it's now almost mid-April. So, only 2 more months, folks. This is a quite nice hotel. Prince Park Tower, I believe it's called. And from some of the rooms you have a very nice view of Tokyo Tower here. Picnic people here. Nice. just stay. Some, but that's actually one of the reasons why I decided to get this iPhone 13 to further improve the. But yeah, sooner or later there won't be more Japan content posted as frequently on this channel, so I can't keep it running on just 4K videos from Japan, but it will have to change focus to Sweden videos sooner or later. There's some nice cherry blossoms left here. This tree looks like it's in full bloom almost. Let's get a close-up. Flowers here. Yeah, pretty much full bloom this tree. That gives me a bit of hope. We might be able to see some of the nice trees down at the temple too then. It's a bit sad, but I'm looking forward to Sweden Explorer. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Yeah. After all, I think Sweden is quite a beautiful country too, with lots of things to be, how should I say, with lots of things worth sharing with you. So I hope to have your continued support and trust, and that you will enjoy watching my videos from Sweden in the future as well. Can you change the aperture on the new phone to get some bokeh? No, not possible to manually. Actually, you can't change the aperture on smartphone cameras because they usually only have one. But you know, if I zoom in, if I give you a close, the iPhone 13 has a pretty big bokeh, but you can't really. The camera, it's still quite different, I guess. Viewers now, yay! Thanks everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for joining me on what I believe will be the last cherry blossom stream from Tokyo. Even the birds are happy. back to the ultra wide. There we go. This is easy. Then I just get everything in the frame. Yeah, like Jenny says, if you haven't pressed the like button yet, it would be great if you could consider doing so, especially if you do enjoy my content, because the like button is a good way to show your support and to help me reach more viewers. Yay! Because that's all that's important in life. Views and viewers. So here's the... Just need to go out and then do a U-turn and I will be there. Yeah, it's really going to be interesting to see if I can make this my new everyday phone for my streams. Really hope so. Especially now, since the Samsung is starting to get these like frame rate issues that I didn't have before. Time for a coffee. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Coffee or maybe a beer. I've actually already had 3 cups of coffee today. So I think, and it's very warm, so I'm more in the mood for a beer. Maybe I will get a beer at that convenience store and then sit in this park and drink it. But let's check out this temple first. No, this is not the entrance. Let's really start this way. Spring looks well underway. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. My impression of this area too. Not too many good coffee shops around here actually. So I think I'm more likely to find a beer here. So, Zojoji Temple. That's what this place is called. I've been doing quite a few photo sessions around here throughout the years. It's a really good place if you do want cherry blossom trees and Tokyo Tower. As always, YouTube does a poor job. The notifications just don't work very well with YouTube. So that's one reason why you should join me on Patreon, because then you can get more reliable notifications whenever I'm about to do a stream. That's like the first place where I share the time and the starting time of my streams. And then of course joining me on Patreon also means that you will get access to my Patreon only streams, which might be interesting to some of you. If you want to know more, you can read more about it in the down there in the link. So I don't know if you've seen this place. It's kind of scenic but kind of sad because these statues are, yeah, as you can read here, memorial service for stillbirth and miscarried children. So it's a sad place, but it's quite a beautiful one at the same time. Miyazaki. I really don't know. I don't think it's my particular phone, iPhone 12, that's buggy. I think it's something with the modem in that phone which makes it kind of unsuitable for streaming. But hopefully this one is better. Latest post on Patreon that I can see is from January 14. That is weird. Yes, the latest post on Patreon should be from today, telling you about today's stream. Is someone else having a similar problem? Here's another good photo spot. Actually, a surprise proposal once in the evening on this street with Tokyo Tower in the background. That turned out quite successful. Hey Yari! I'm curious about this missing posts on Patreon. Maybe he means your message feed. Message feed? I'm not sure what that even is. I get all the notifications. Last was April 7 and today. Okay. So sounds like it's working the way it should. So I don't know, Russ, what's wrong with the notifications for you. That sounds really strange. Tracy, hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the beer money, for the beer that I'm about to go and buy and drink very, very soon. It will be a delicious one because I really crave a beer right now. It's so warm. Again, you get all the emails and see all the Patreon posts. Okay, yeah, it sounds like many, yeah, I don't see anyone else having problems with it. But still, even if it's just one person, that's one too many. So don't forget to post some Twitter photos from today's walk. That's right, Jeffrey. I've gotten so bad at Twitter. I keep forgetting about it. Maybe when I sit down with my beer, I can do a little Twitter update with the photos I've taken so far. It's been 45 minutes of walking, so let's do a beer break and then another half an hour or so. Then I'm actually heading to Akihabara to sell my old iPhone, my iPhone 12, because I don't need two iPhones. So let's get off the 12 Pro Max and keep the 13 Pro Max. Interesting layout for a convenience store to take a stare up. Let's see what their beer selection is like. It's kind of plain, unfortunately. They do have some like interesting sours, but their beer selection is pretty average. Should I go for today? Let's get the good old Asahi Super Dry. Okay, beer time. Oh, it's so nice and cold. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see, any good place? Maybe I'll just sit at this bench, even though there's a bit of trash here, but it's okay. Oisho, let's beer break. I hope. Well, I have the mic for the iPhone that I will probably use from now on. Here's the backpack that I'm lugging around today, by the way. It's quite heavy. I have lots of stuff in there, including the very important mini tripod. Okay, let's see. I guess it's just a matter of time before someone says that I'm a bad person for drinking beer in front of kids. But once again, that is socially acceptable in Japan. So, when in Rome, I do as the Romans. Kanpai! Cheers! Skål! So, a little 5 to 10 minute break here, and then I will continue my walk. So let's see how many viewers we lose during this little break time. First time I saw you use your armband to pay. Oh, I always pay with my Apple Watch. that has the Suica function built in, so you can pay with it pretty much everywhere. It's pretty convenient. Backpack full of unusual iPhones, right? Yeah. So, as always, during the beer break, I'm a little bit more focused on what you're saying in the chat. So, if there's any questions or anything, let me know. Lenchan asked, do you know PayPay? Very useful. Yeah, PayPay is, I think, one of the biggest payment systems now, like one of the biggest cashless payment systems after Suica. But since you can use Suica everywhere, I don't really feel the need to use PayPay, so I haven't even bothered registering. Okay, by Australian beer in Tokyo, I think someone asked me that another time too, and I think we reached the conclusion that yes, we can, but maybe not everywhere. But if you go to like more specialty stores that has imported alcohol, you can find it. So I can give you a little bit of news about Mini Explorer. For those of you who are new to my channel, Mini Explorer is my daughter. She's 1 year and 8 months old, and she recently started talking, and her vocabulary is really exploding right now. And for the last week or so, she's been obsessed with Anpanman. Anpanman is a Japanese cartoon character, and now she's like walking around all the time saying like Mama, Papa, Anpanman, Anpanman, Anpanman. It's like a mantra to her, Anpanman, and then she mixes in some Mama and Papa every now and then as well.スウェーデンの方もかなりお酒を飲むですかね。寒い国、たくさん酒飲むイメージがあります。そうですね。でも実は日本の方がなんかお酒のまあどっちでもたくさん飲めるけど、スウェーデンの方がなんかルールはちょっと厳しいので、例えばこんな感じでなんかコンビニでビール買って公園で飲むとかはそんなに簡単できないスウェーデンで。あとまあスウェーデンの文化的にもなんかお酒を飲みたくない人が多い。そのために例えば飲み会とか会社のパーティーとかある時にお酒を提供してない場合も多いです。そうね。Oh, Mikkeller, that sounds good. Nice, Courtney. It's a good choice. Good that you support us Scandinavians. Japanese parents try to teach their children mama and papa as their first words. Yeah, actually, お母さん、お父さん are not usually used. When you talk to small children, even Japanese people say mama, papa, especially when they refer to themselves as parents. お母さん、お父さん is more like when you're talking about someone else's parents. But when you refer to yourself as a parent, you use mama and papa in Japanese too. なるほど. Thank you for answering. こちらこそありがとう。質問ありがとう。Okay, I'm almost done with my beer, so the walk will continue very soon. Yes, we are actually thinking about taking her to the Ampaman Museum in Yokohama. We should do that. She would appreciate that for sure. And sometimes when she's in a bad mood, like we try to cheer her up by showing her some Ampaman, but the thing is, if you search for Ampaman on YouTube, I think because of copyright reasons, there's like no official Ampaman videos or shows. It's only like people like using dolls to play Ampaman, or like some people who have captured some like Ampaman video game. But there's very little like proper Ampaman videos on YouTube. So that's kind of funny. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Thank you for staying with me. I didn't lose that many viewers during this beer break. Thank you. You had a surprisingly high beer break tolerance today. For that, I salute you. Okay, let's see. So, battery status. I started at 75% today. Couldn't start with a full charge today. I started with 75% and now it's been an hour and we're down to 54%. So battery life is not so bad with the iPhone either. Sounds like I should be able to do 4 hours if I start with a fully charged battery, which is pretty much the same as my old phone. Let's see if they have a trash can for my gear. I can find one somewhere. Buy Mini Explorer some Ampaman DVDs. Yeah, well, we don't have a DVD player actually, and I don't even think, no, we don't have a computer with an optical drive either. So we're a DVD-less household. So let's see, where are we now? We are close to Hamamatsucho. I don't know, maybe I should walk all the way to Akihabara, since I'm going there anyway. And I know that many of you always enjoy seeing Akihabara. So let's see how far we make it. At least I will walk in that direction.今日暑いですね。そうですね。今日暑いです。初めてなんか夏の暑さの大変さを分かるようになりました。Need to get an external DVD drive. Yeah, I don't know. Do I really? I manage this far without DVD. I think I can manage a bit longer. It's annoying. Oh wait, there's a trash can next to this vending machine. Okay, good. Uniqlo visit to change to shorts. That's a good idea. Finally, rid of that. Yeah, it would be nice to switch to shorts actually, but I think I'll just soldier on and survive. Is it easy to find a toilet over there? Asked one of my viewers. Yes, I think it's pretty easy to find public toilets in Japan. Compared to most countries I've been to, Japan has a pretty high density of public toilets, and also they're generally very clean and usable, as opposed to the public toilets in most places I've been in Europe. Oh look, that's a little hidden cone storage facility. I like this. The cones here are getting the space they need in order to stay healthy. In which store are you going to sell your iPhone 12? Great question, Tay. I think I will sell it at a store called iOSIS, which is also where I bought my iPhone 13. It's a store that has like lots of used and also imported smartphones. And since I bought mine here in iOSIS, they will pay me 10% extra if I sell a phone to them within 2 weeks or something. So yeah, I paid 150 something thousand for my iPhone 13, and I expect to get at least 100,000 for my iPhone 12. So the upgrade didn't cost me too much, I think. So one last glance at the top of Tokyo Tower. Maybe we can explore this area too, like the waterfront. I think we're pretty close to the water. Over here. Let's see. Someone post a link to that shop, and I can post it. Let's see. Here we go. There you go. That's the link to the store. The 13 definitely seems to be a better than the iPhone 12. Looks like a keeper. Yeah, I mean, I bought it for the camera improvements alone, like for when taking 4K videos and also when taking snapshots of everyday life. But so far it even seems to handle live streaming, which was a very positive surprise. Around here. I hope the wind noise is not too bad. Long time no watching your live stream. Thank you, Joel, for stopping by. Let's see, I wonder if I can walk up here. Maybe not. No, I don't think I can pass here. So here's Hamamatsucho station. That's on the Yamanote line. For those of you who are interested. Let's see. No, we can't really pass through here. That's too bad. Okay. Let's go down. Let me check the map. I kind of don't really know how far it is from here to Akiba. Maybe I'm being overly ambitious, hoping to walk all the way there. Let's see. Okay, it's 5 kilometers, an hour and 15 minutes if I walk the shortest route possible. I think that's a little bit more than I'm willing to do today, but let's at least walk down another stop or two, maybe to Shimbashi, and wrap things up there. Yes, I'm near Hamarikyu, quite near, not super near, but kinda. Hamarikyu is like maybe another 20 minutes or half an hour in that direction, I would say. No, not 15 kilometers, 5 kilometers to Akihabara from here. But even 5 kilometers is a little bit far. I've already walked an hour, so. But let's see. As always, super chats tend to motivate me to walk longer, so nudge nudge, hint hint. Next to the train tracks for a while. I know that many of you enjoy watching trains. Oh, Shinkansen! Yay! Hey Garfield, thanks for stopping by today. There's a webcam near here. Oh yeah? Then there might be an accidental Tokyo Explorer reveal coming up sometime soon. Oh, and look, there's the Tokyo monorail, the one that goes from Hamamatsucho to Haneda Airport. So we can see a lot of exotic trains around here. Wow, Olive, you don't use smartphones at all. That's impressive, I guess. Being able to stay away from the smartphone curse for this long, that is impressive. And oh yeah, right, now we're close to the place that's sometimes called Little Italy in Tokyo. Which is this kind of bland little square over here. Oh, thank you, Cosmoflaker. Train watching fun. Okay, I'll give you a few more bonus seconds of train watching then. That's probably the Shona Shinjuku line that just passed here. And here's another Shinkansen. Wow. That's the Eureka Moment track actually. Oh, is it? Really? Huh. Yeah, you might be right actually. Yeah, my bad. That is probably Eureka Moment. And then I think the Tokyo monorail is over there. That's right. Thank you so much for correcting my mistake, the dog that's hate you. And thank you, Kia, for the motivation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's not the Tokyo monorail. That's the Eureka Moment. And here's a Yamanote Line train. Okay, now I think that's enough of the bonus train watching, or what do you say? Cosmoflanker. Are you happy? Have you watched enough trains? Can I keep on walking now? Yamanote Line and Heihin Tohoku Line, I guess. This blue one. Yeah, I think navigating Tokyo without a smartphone is quite a challenge. I actually came here before the era of smartphones, but I have to admit that I don't really remember. I think I want to walk this way. I don't really remember what life was here before smartphones. It was way more complicated and difficult to meet people. I do remember that. Let's see if the signal survives this little tunnel. Imagine living here and lots of trains passing by. Yeah, I guess you do need a certain level of tolerance to train noise and also traffic noise, because there's actually some big roads here as well. So if you're living here in one of these otherwise quite nice apartments, you do probably need a bit of tolerance to certain noise. There's a map here. Let's have a look. So now we're actually very close to Hamarikyu. We are here. Shiodame is there. And I think Shimbashi is a little bit further this way. So I think I'll walk through. Oh, it's an Italian garden, this place. Okay. So let's enjoy Italy. Is this the Italian garden maybe? I guess it is. I guess this is the Italian garden. There's a live camera on this area on YouTube. Okay. I don't know where. I don't know if you can see me. But if you can, then congratulations. Or I'm sorry. I don't know which one is more appropriate. But if you did get a little bit of a Tokyo Explorer reveal there, you got a little bit of bonus, I guess. これ久しぶりですね。ミニティはどうでしたか？どうでしょうか？ミニエクスプローラーはすごい元気。毎日最近すごい元気で、なんか喋るようになった。アンパンマン大好きになった。ずっと毎日アンパンマンばっかりみたい。とっても可愛いです。とっても可愛いです。 It's a pretty interesting place to live, I guess. It's very, very urban around here, but still it's a ground level. Now everybody's talking Italian in the chat. Nice. Oh, I forgot to post some photos when I had my beer break. Let's see if I can do it now instead. So if you're not following me on Twitter yet, please consider doing so. The link is in the video description, or you can probably find me by just searching for Tokyo Explorer. Posting some of the most beautiful sights so far from today's walk, which does include that little hidden place with the cone storage. There we go. I just did a little photo post on Twitter. So I think we can continue walking. Yeah, we're 650 meters away from Shimbashi station. Oh, thank you, Jenny, for sharing the link to my Twitter. Thank you, thank you. It's hot. It's hot, people. I am sweating. Feels very warm. I'm feeling a bit tired. And here's another Shinkansen train. Do you like living in Sweden more than in Japan? I don't know. I haven't lived in Sweden for many, many years. Moved to Japan in 2008. So I don't know. I don't know. It's not really just about what I like. It's more about where it's easy to have a good life when you have a family. And I think for that, I do think Sweden has the upper hand. But I think the 25-year-old me who was single and enjoyed adventure and exciting places was much, much happier in Japan than I would have been in Sweden. But I think now the 40-year-old me who has a family and starts to appreciate peace and quiet and despise crowds and too much people, might actually be more happy in Sweden. But I don't know. It's gonna be an adventure. And if I don't like it, and if my family doesn't like it, Japan will always be here, so we can always go back. But I think right now it's gonna be right to give Sweden a chance and see if we enjoy life better there. Why are so many wearing masks outside? Because in Japan people wear masks everywhere. If you only wear them outside, I guess you could forget putting them on when you go inside. Or no, if you're only wearing them inside, you might forget to put them on when you go inside. And also many parts of Tokyo are pretty crowded, even if you're outside. And masks might be useful. But mostly it's culture. Also, we should be approaching the Nakagin Capsule Tower. That's somewhere around here, isn't it? And yeah, I think it's like down here. Here's the Dentsu building. I think the Nakagin Capsule Tower is behind, and I think they just started the demolishing of it. So maybe we want to catch a glimpse of that before it's too late, before it's gone for good. One of the most iconic buildings in Tokyo. And also, yeah, that's right, Olive. There's also pollen season right now, and many people wore masks during pollen season, even before the pandemic. Yes, Jenny, that's right too. From a Japanese perspective, wearing masks is as much as protecting others from yourself as the other way around. So you show more respect to others by just always wearing it, I guess. Exactly sure if I'm taking the right route now, but I think I am. I am heading down towards the Nakagin. I think it's just around the corner down here. And here's Hamarikyu, by the way. That's what you see behind those elevated train tracks. I think it's train tracks, or maybe it's a road. But yeah, Hamarikyu Gardens is just behind it. I still haven't streamed from Hamarikyu. I need to do that at some point, because it's a very nice place. Pretty cool building. No matter what you think about the company, the building is pretty badass. I'm wondering if I should cross here. Ah, there's the Nakagin. Okay, you can't really see the demolition yet. But I think if I walk on this side, then there will be a pedestrian bridge coming up soon. But we should be getting a pretty good view of it. I heard in Roppongi there's a new building they're making. Maybe that's the one we saw then. In the beginning of this stream today, I walked by a high-rise that was being built. That could have been the one. It looked pretty impressive and chunky. Yes, Taira, that was the Dentsu building that we passed. And this is the Capsule Tower here, which they will start. Look, there's a lot of people with cameras here actually. I think everybody takes this chance to get some final photos. Who knows, this might be the last time I see this building. I'm not sure. You never know in Tokyo, like next time you come somewhere, it might already be gone because the demolishing tend to be pretty fast in the city. It's kind of sad that they're tearing it down, but I've also heard that the inside is in pretty awful condition, so but I'm sure that it could have been saved with some better maintenance maybe, who knows. But yeah, it's definitely a kind of iconic and unique Tokyo landmark that won't be around for much longer. I wonder what they will do, like if they will sell off some parts of it, because they're built to be replaceable, like each individual apartment or pod as they're called. So I guess technically it shouldn't be too difficult to kind of remove them and just sell them. Maybe someone wanna renovate it and turn it into a tiny house or something. So many people taking photos here. Do something pretty touristy and something I don't do very often, but I'm gonna take a selfie of myself with this building in the background. There we go. Let's see. To the right. Garfield, thank you for the super chat. Eating sushi in shop and watching a live, pretending I'm in Japan now. Thank you, thank you. Shooting another selfie. Let's see, what else are you saying? So let's see, I am just gonna send a little update to my wife about today's walk. There we go. Okay. posting a selfie. I'm not gonna post it even. I just took it for my own archive. I'm not gonna share it with the world. Who do you think I am? From here we can't really see it very well. But yeah, there's a steady stream of people walking towards it with cameras. So some of the viewers tell me that actually changing these pods is not as simple as many people might think, which probably makes sense and might explain why it's being demolished rather than revitalized. That's a true bonus shot. Yeah. If I ever were to get into NFTs, then maybe that selfie that I just took would be my contribution to that scene. Is that a mini donkey? Yeah, it's a donkey. I don't know if it's that mini, but mid-sized maybe. No, maybe a little bit on the smaller side. So now we're essentially in Ginza. Since we're in Ginza, rather than Shimbashi. Yeah, let's do that. This turned out to be a bit of a Tokyo greatest hits kind of walk. Roppongi, Tokyo Tower, Nakagin Capsule Tower, Ginza. Pretty good walk. An hour and a half so far. And I'm still happy that the iPhone 13 has served me so well. So far. Show us places outside Tokyo before leaving for Sweden. There might be a stream or two from locations outside of Tokyo, but I don't really have that much traveling planned, and since my daughter is now on nursery 5 days a week and my wife is working full-time, it kind of limits my opportunities to travel. So there might be something, but nothing. I don't have anything special in the pipeline, and my time is kind of constrained, so yeah. I think we're just about to hit 400 viewers. It's a good number. Amanda Collins says, "This is so cool. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that." Now we're in Ginza. That's pretty cool too. And it's this, you know, they have closed off the road, the main street from traffic, so we can walk in the middle of the road, which I do quite like. Even though Ginza is, to me, a place which is always best experienced when it starts to get a little bit dark and all the lights are on. Then this place is quite beautiful, in my opinion, but can't have it all. We're here now, so looks looks like I got a handful of new Twitter followers. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, thank you. And also thank you to the people who retweeted my little photo collection. Or maybe it's just one of you. Yeah, thank you, Stoops, for sharing my photos. I appreciate it. Been a while since I was on the street. Yeah, me too. I don't think I haven't been to Ginza since maybe January. It's like 3 months ago. It's surprisingly quiet actually, but I think, so this is like the end of Ginza. At least I kind of refer to it as that. Once we get closer this direction, I think there will be more and more people. This is the busier part, closer to Ginza station. Thank you, Rockaway Siren, for retweeting my photos. Appreciate it. No vehicles allowed on this road. No, not on weekends between, I think it's between noon and 4 o'clock or maybe 5 o'clock or something like that. Otherwise this street is pretty busy, but on weekends they do close it for traffic for a few hours, which I think is a wonderful initiative. They should do that at more places. They do it. I think Akihabara will be the same once I get there. I like it. I like pedestrian only. I wish the entire city could be pedestrian only. Those of you who have followed my channel a while know that I'm not too fond of cars in general, especially not in cities. I think cities should be for people, and that transportation is best done when it's mass transit. You could easily spend a month's salary on this street. Oh yes, oh yes. You could probably easily spend a lifetime salary on this street without too much effort. There's a lot of fancy stores here. But despite that, I'm not generally a luxury shopping kind of person. Which shouldn't come to us as a surprise. Those of you who have followed my channel know that I often eat like cheap conveni food, and I prefer my drinks from the conveni as well. So I'm hardly a luxury person, but I do. There's something about Ginza that makes me enjoy walking around here, just taking in the scenery and people. Look at the pristine roads. Well, you have to remember that we're at the kind of one of the most luxury areas of the biggest city of the country. Once you get to the countryside, the roads are not always, they're certainly not like this everywhere. Yeah, in general, I think the roads in Japan are pretty good though. Am I a Japanese citizen? No, I'm not. I have no intention to become one either. If I wanted to become one, I could, but I don't want to. I kind of enjoy being a Swedish citizen. to visit Toyosu area. I see. Yeah, I don't go to Toyosu very often. It's a little bit far from my usual stomping grounds. But I did pass through Toyosu last year when I did the Yurikamome walk. I walked the entire Yurikamome, so I started in Toyosu. But I think that might be the only time when I've actually been to Toyosu during a live stream. Today's walks actually cheered me up. Thank you, Miyazaki. I'm very happy to hear that. Will you do walks there too? Yes, I will do live streams from Sweden. Absolutely. I did a few just a couple of weeks ago. So if you want, you can check those out. They're on my channel. And there will certainly be more Sweden walks coming up once I've moved there. Oh, look at these poor cones. They've been knocked down. Cone violence. We need to stop cone violence. Protect the rights of our cones. Cones have feelings too. Etc. etc. And here's the iconic. I don't know what it's called. The clock? Clock tower? Clock building? I don't know. But it's an iconic Ginza monument anyway. And here's the Nissan building, which is pretty cool as well. Yeah, this is the Ginza crossing. One of the landmarks spots in Tokyo. One of many, I should add. So the question is, what do we do now? Should I just end the stream here at Ginza station? I'm getting a bit tired, to be honest, but it's also a very nice day and quite a lot of viewers. So maybe I should walk a little bit further. What do you say? What do you say, dear viewers? Maybe we should walk a little bit further to celebrate the fact that the iPhone seemed to be handling this live stream surprisingly well. Yeah. Let's continue. Kimono photo shoot in Ginza. Can anyone check if Coffee Person is there today? If he is, I will walk there. Waiting to find out if the... Yeah, here's the Apple Store. Someone said I should film it with my iPhone. I am filming the Apple Store with my iPhone. Yay! Oh, Tokyo Explorer says... no, Tay says Coffee Person is there. Wonderful. Wonderful. So then let's walk to Coffee Person. Person is by Tokyo Station. Yay! That's Coffee Person. Haven't seen him for months. For those of you who are not familiar, so Coffee Person is this guy who runs a little food truck selling coffee, and he's a popular character on my streams because he's always so nice and friendly. So I often stop by there and get my caffeine fix. So I guess there will be a coffee break today then. Both a beer break and a coffee break. Wow. You would have thought. It's a special day today. So he's at Tokyo Station. So is that different than his regular location? Let me see. Let me see. Coffee Person Tokyo. Okay, it looks like he's at the usual place, judging from his Instagram. Till 4:30. What time is it now? Okay, should be okay. It won't take me 2 hours to walk there, so I think we'll be fine. Sorry, the chat is pretty active today. I am kind of struggling to stay up to date with everything that you're saying. So if I'm not responding to some of your questions, it's not because I'm necessarily just rude. It might also be because I'm just not able to catch everything. Now we're almost at the I'm heading down towards Yurakucho station, and we'll head down to Marunouchi, and from there it's pretty easy to get to Coffee Person. So how has the image quality been today, to those of you who are regular viewers of my channel? Has the image quality been good? Better, worse than usual? The same? And also in terms of like interruptions, stutter, stability, it would be interesting to hear some feedback. It's great. Jenny says the same. Wonderful. I'm so happy to hear that. Excellent quality, lovely image. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. I'm very, very surprised that it's been holding up so well. Superb meets the Samsung 21 Ultra. Thank you, Mr. Miyazaki. Especially colors, lovely. Nice. Yeah. I've actually dialed down the brightness of the screen so I can't see, because it's so bright today outside. So if the screen would have been going on full blast, I think the phone might have overheated, and also battery would have drained pretty fast. So I can't really see the stream, what it looks like that much myself. But so hearing from you that it's good, that if you're happy, I'm happy, basically. I think actually, yeah, I don't know how much you can see. It's a bit of reflection reveal. I just realized that I'm actually having a matching t-shirt to my phone. I got the blue version of the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I'm wearing a blue t-shirt in a similar color today. Got caught in the shower here. That's right, Tyra. Yes, this is the location where I did indeed once get stuck in a very hard... Last summer. That was last summer, yeah. And that was indeed here. So here's Yurakcho station. Yeah, those of you who were with me during that day of the big thunderstorm, you're probably remembering it. It was pretty epic. It was a good thunderstorm. Fan of your channel. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. I'm a big fan of you. I'm a big fan of all my followers and all my fans. It was the first time seeing a serious hailstorm. Yeah, I think it was. Definitely here in Japan. It was crazy, right? Really big chunks of hail. We don't have that very often. These girls were frightened by the lightning storm. Haha, I guess they were, yeah. So it's a bit quiet here in Marunouchi. That's nice. And it's also in the shade, which I do appreciate on a day like today. Is that Coffee Person already? No, I don't think so. I think Coffee Person is getting some competition. I think he might be a little bit further down. It's still cold here. No, it's not cold. Well, cold, everything is relative. But to me, 26 degrees is absolutely not cold. That is more like summer weather by my standards. This is not Coffee Person. This is one of his competitors, I guess. I think Coffee Person might be down there. Are you on Docomo? No, I'm not. I'm on Rakuten Mobile. I've tried Docomo as well, but my experience is that Rakuten Mobile is the best cell phone carrier in Japan for live streaming. Docomo has much better download speeds, but Rakuten has better upload speeds. And when you're live streaming, uploads are everything. Is it raining? Why does he have a pink umbrella? No, because in Japan people usually have umbrellas in order to protect themselves from sunlight. There's no rain. But especially in the summer, you will see so many umbrellas. This is also not Coffee Person. He's even further down. Oh my, I'm getting tired. Sandwich van. Actually, that looks pretty good. PTM in Spånga. Heja Sverige. Är det fortfarande snö i Stockholm? Jag kom tillbaka till Japan för 2 veckor sedan. Lite skillnad i temperatur från Sverige, mellan Sverige och Japan. Oh, let's dash. Let's dash while we still can. Where is Coffee Person? Is that Coffee Person down there? Roppongi is such a fashionable city. Yeah, actually we're not in Roppongi anymore. The walk started in Roppongi, but now we're in Marunouchi, close to Tokyo Station actually. But it's pretty fashionable around here too. Is that him though? Oh, okay, I see a yellow van, and then I see I think there's a white van too. So the white one might be Coffee Person. So who is this coffee guy? Someone else. So yeah, it's this guy who runs a little food truck serving coffee, and I often stop by there, and my viewers tend to like him very much because he's a very friendly and nice character. So people often ask me to go there, and to those, if you're one of those people, today's your lucky day, because I think we will meet him very, very soon. See him. I see our our friend. This yellow one is also new. It's Thai coffee. Huh. Sounds exotic, but yeah, I know where I will get my coffee today. Hey, Melody Becker. Hello, hello. Here he is. Here he is. But there's a bit of a queue. There is a bit of a queue. It's very focused. It's very, very focused. I think I just have to line up then. He hasn't seen me yet. Yeah, I walked for 2 hours so far. We have 28% battery left, so I think that might give us 1 more hour at most. But I'm not gonna walk for another hour. I'll get a coffee here and that will be the end of today's walk actually. So I think. The sun is already starting to feel evil, and it's just April. So now the question is, what should I have? What should I get? Isn't it the one that sells coffee in front of Aoyama University? No, I don't think so. I don't think this truck is around there. He's usually around here. But I know there's a coffee truck there too, but it's a different one. Yeah, maybe it's because people watch my stream. Maybe that's why everybody's lining up here. Who knows? Definitely need iced coffee, I guess. That sounds good too, though. Orange and iced tea. Iced matcha, yeah, that's good too. Yeah, maybe I should have that. Iced matcha cappuccino. It says in Japanese matcha cappuccino. But the English text says iced matcha with milk. Thank you, Smee. Thank you. Thank you, Smee, you know. Yeah, this place is actually called Coffee Person. That's why we refer to him as Coffee Person. That's literally his name. You can follow him on Instagram if you're interested. Just search for Coffee Person and you should find him. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much. For Coffee Person. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Digital zoom. That was actually optical zoom though. Was the image quality that bad when I zoomed? Shouldn't be. There it is. Sashiburi desu. まだまだ、そう。Still waiting for my turn. One person ahead of me. I think I even deserve a little Belgian waffle to go. I need some energy after this long walk. Yeah, I'll have this one too.お久しぶりです。元気？
元気です。元気です。
元気よかった。元気。ちょっと疲れた。
どこから
いっぱい六本木から今日。
日焼けしてる3番。
そうね。抹茶アイスの抹茶カプチーノお願いします。
合わせて。
そう、あとこれですね。はいはい。スイカでお願いします。大人気になったね。
もうおかげさまで。
いやいやそんなことないです。そんなことないです。He said he's popular thanks to me, but no, that's not the case.
いやいやいや。すごい。
いつも優しい顔で、そのためにで、
もうありがとう。
人気になったと思います。絶対。
季節もねやっぱりあるんですよ。冬は寒いので。そうですね。季節になると。
そうですね。特に今日ね。結構なんかいい天気。
そうですね。
ちょっと暑すぎるけど。
あともう日焼けがマスクで多分取ると
そうですね。
すごいと思います。
そうかな。妻が笑っちゃうかな。
奥さんが笑っちゃう。ゴールは今日はどこなんですか？
ここ。
よかったですね。ちょっと甘いの食べて。
そう。今ちょっと疲れちゃう。バッテリーもそろそろなくなるから。よ
かったです。今日朝スウェーデンの方いらっしゃって。
あ、そうですか。
挨拶したら驚いてました。なんでしてるのって。よかった。はい、お待たせいたしました。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
はい、バイバイ。So now the last challenge of the day might be to find a place to sit. Can't really walk and eat this. So let's see if we can find a bench or something. Maybe down here there might be somewhere to sit. Or maybe here. Ah, perfect. Yatta. So yeah, I should have ordered coffee for everybody. All the 483 of you watching currently. That would have taken him a while to prepare, I guess. Yes, coffee person do have Instagram. You should follow him and tell him you found him through my stream. That will make him happy, I think. I think maybe one of the moderators can post the link to his Instagram. Or just search for coffee person. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this coffee. Or not coffee. See, that's how tired I am after walking 2 hours in this heat. I'm gonna enjoy my ice matcha latte and Belgian chocolate waffle. And that will be the end of today's stream. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining me today. It turned out to be a much longer stream than I had anticipated, but also a very, very enjoyable one. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Where's the pineapple pizza or convenience sushi? Not today. Not today, sorry. 今日お疲れ様でした。ありがとう。So thank you everybody for joining me on Twitter. I got a handful of new followers today. That's always good to see. Hope you will enjoy following me there. And as always, if you enjoy my channel and want to support me, the best way of doing so is by joining me on Patreon. The link is in the video description. But just sharing my videos, following me on Twitter, liking, subscribing, all that stuff is also a great way to support me. So thank you all for doing that. What's that building in front of me? I do not know. It's Beams. Beams is a expensive Japanese fashion brand. Yeah, I really needed this little sugar boost to revitalize me after this walk. So what else are you saying? でも日本にある程度ったらスウェーデンに永住するとかでしたね。そうですね。これからスウェーデンに長く住む予定があります。iPhone survived quite successfully. Yes. Nice. I am very pleased. So I will continue streaming with the iPhone, and we will see how it holds up. If this was just a lucky exception, or if this is the kind of stability we can expect. Oh, happy birthday on bagpipes. That sounds that sounds very interesting. Lee Kremer says, can you say bye from the front of the station? Okay, I will do that, because you have been such a wonderful supporter for a long time. So I will honor your request as a way of saying thanks. So let's walk to Tokyo Station. Let's do the goodbye waving there rather than here. I just finished my coffee. I just finished my cookie. So I will go back to coffee person, return his gomi, his trash, and then I will walk down to Tokyo Station and wave goodbye to you there. Look at this queue. Coffee person is doing well. ごちそうさまでした。またね。はいどう。Ah, Lee Kremer, super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, a little bit extension, another 5 minutes maybe. Oh, down here we have Tokyo Station. So close, right? That's Tokyo Station down there. Over here you have the Imperial Palace. Over this direction. But I won't be heading there today. I will head down to Tokyo Station. And then I will probably just take the train to Akihabara after this. Because I'm pretty tired now. Pew pew! Pew pew! Yeah, music to your ears. Oh look, they're doing a wedding shoot. This is probably one of the most common places for wedding shoots in Tokyo, is my guess. There's always a wedding shoot going on here. Wedding shoot on one side, bicyclist group photo on the other. There's a lot of variation in this city. Pew, pew. What a pew pew festival here. Pew 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 pew. Oops. Didn't make it over until it turned red. But yeah, we're here in front of Tokyo Station. Thank you so much. Thanks Lecremer for the good idea to have the stream end here. It's a much better location than where I had my coffee, that's for sure. Oh, I thought that was a rabbit, but it was just a plastic bag. Thought someone was taking photos of a rabbit. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see, which direction should I point the camera at while waving goodbye? Something like this, I guess. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon again. I don't know when I will do my next stream, but sometime in the coming week, for sure. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much, and see you all next time. Okay, bye bye. Heido, auf Wiedersehen. Mata ne. Pieces.